All right, good Thursday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to your 11 a.m. stretch break. TJ here for the 15-minute class. We'll just need a mat. So we will get started. All right, so we're going to do a sequence of exercises, but let's start with the child's pose. So sitting back onto those heels and your hands are out in front of you. Just feeling that stretch through your low back. Nice job. And from here, we're going to go onto our hands. And so pretty much your knees are under your hips, your hands are under your shoulders. I want you to cat. So arch your back like a cat. And then I want you to push that spine down. Then I want you to arch again. Feeling that stretch down between the shoulder blades. Back down. Back up one last time. And back down. And from here, we're going to go into the Sphinx or the Cobra. So whichever one you choose to do, and we are stretching out through that front part of our core or through our stomach. Nice job. And so one last one for that sequence is we're going to do a mountain pose. So it's where your body is in an upside down V. And so we feel that stretch through the back of the calf. If it feels like it's a little much, you can kind of do like a little mini stair stepper with those feet. So that way it doesn't feel as much. And then just feeling that stretch through your back. Nice job. So let's do it again. So now that we know through the sequence of how this is going to go, we're going to start with the child's pose. So sit back onto those heels. And then I want you to come up into cat-cow. Just do two of each. So cat, cow. Last one, cat, cow. And then go into Sphinx or the Cobra. And we'll just hold for about 5 seconds more. 3, 2, 1. Mountain pose. So again, that upside down V. Nice job. All right, back down to the knees again. We're going to do it one more time. So child's pose. So feeling that stretch through the low back. And now I want you to go into cat-cow. So feeling that stretch through the upper back. So just two of each. Last one. And then into Sphinx or Cobra. So again, feeling that stretch through the front of our stomach. And now I want you to go into mountain pose. So that upside down V, feeling that stretch through your back, the back of the calf. Nice job. All right, so for the next one, you're going to stand. I want your feet shoulder width apart. So I'll slightly turn myself so you can see what I'm doing. So I want you to reach for your toes, and I want you to hold this stretch. And from there, I want you to sit down. Now, if it helps, you can have a chair, which is completely optional. And so sitting down as far as to what is comfortable to you. And I placed my elbows on the inside part of my knees, and I kind of push out just a little bit. And then we're going to stand back up. I want you to shake it out. All right, so let's do it again. So we're going to reach for our toes, flat back. So feet are a little wider than your shoulders. Feeling that stretch through the back of your legs. And now I want you to sit down into it. And again, you could use your elbows to kind of push out just a little bit. Otherwise, completely optional, you don't need to. So we're gonna do this sequence one last time. I want you to stand up. I want you to shake it out. And we're gonna do one more. So again, wider than shoulder width stance. Flat back, reach. Feeling that stretch through the back of your legs. If you feel it too much through the back of your knee, put a slight bend in the back of the knee so that way you feel it through the upper back leg. And now I want you to sit down one last time. So if you can't, like if it's hard to sit where that upper thigh is parallel to the floor, you can always slightly raise your hips, so it's kind of like you're kind of thinking partial squat. Nice job. All right, shake it out, shake, shake, shake. All right, so let's stretch out inner thigh. So feet wider than your shoulders. Sorry for the voice crack. And I want you to sit back towards one side. So like you think like you're doing a one-legged squat. So we're gonna feel the stretch through the inside part of that inner thigh for my left leg. You may be on your right. And now we're going to switch and we're going to go to the other side. And now we're going to go back to the other side, but this time the leg that's extended, I want you to turn that toe up. Again, feeling that stretch a little differently. And now I want you to go to the other side. And now that toe turns up. So having the toe pointing up towards the ceiling. And again, you could do this stretch in a chair. I've shown that before. And now I want you to go back, this time just back to that regular inner thigh stretch with the foot flat on the ground, not turning it up. And then other side, we'll do one last one with the toe turned up towards the ceiling, back to the other leg. Turn that toe, pointing straight up towards the ceiling. And then back to the other side. Last time. Nice job. All right, so stand up, shake it out. All right, so for the next sequence of exercises, I want you to bring your left arm across your body. And I want you to use your right arm or your right hand to grab that left wrist. Just feeling that stretch through the upper back. And now let's go to the other side. So now that right arm is going to come across the body. So your right hand will be towards the left side. Your left hand is grabbing your right wrist. All right, so from there, I'm going to take my wide stance or slightly wide stance, and I want you to reach that left hand towards the right side. And then I want you to swing it down and then bring it to where the right arm is towards the left, or you could just simply switch sides. Anything to make it a little different? All right, so just return to starting position. So again, going back to left arm across the body. So the left hand is towards the right side, and that right hand is just grabbing that left wrist, feeling that stretch through the back. And then we're going to go to the other side. And then from there, we're going to reach left hand towards the right. So again, kind of a side bend, stretching those muscles of our lats. And then swing it down and other side, or just simply switch to the other side as you see fit. We'll do one last and final sequence for this particular one. So return back to starting position. Reach that left arm across the body again. Nice job. And now reach right arm towards the left side. And again, so that right arm is crossing in front of the body. And now just slightly widen your stance. And now take that left arm and then just reach towards the right side. Nice job. And now switch to the other side. Excellent job. All right, so return that sequence or return back to that starting position. Again, trying to change it up, make things different for everyone. All right, so for the next one, you can lie down if you feel safe about this particular one. Otherwise, you could stand. And we're just going to grab our foot, and we're going to stretch out that quad through the left leg or your right leg, whichever leg you are on. Nice job. So there's going to be a sequence with this particular one, and we'll stay with the same leg. So now take that knee, that toe that you were just grabbing. I want you to bring that knee, again, towards you. And again, you can hug it. If you're on your back, you could lie down and you could just hug your knee. Otherwise, if you're standing, you could just grab it. And then from there, I want you to turn that foot, so kind of like you think like a pigeon hold. So if you're standing, I'm just kind of hanging on to the mirror just so I don't fall over. So just grabbing, so my right hand is grabbing my left ankle. All right, so let's do one more sequence just so we make it through the other leg. So grab that same foot that you were just doing, stretch out that quad or that front upper thigh, keeping that knee in line with the body. And from there, I want you to bring that knee up towards your chest. Again, if you were lying down, you would just lie flat on your back. And then from there, going into that pigeon stretch, or just that right hand is grabbing that left ankle. Nice job. All right, so let's move it to the other leg. So now we're going to grab that foot. We're going to stretch out that quad. So I'm on my right leg. You may be on your left, and that's okay. So feeling that stretch through the front upper thigh. Again, if you were lying on the ground, you would just be lying on your side and doing this stretch. All right, from there, bring that knee into your chest. So again, if you're lying on the ground and you were doing this, you would just lie on your back, bring that knee into your chest. Otherwise, if you're standing, just be careful. Hold on to something if you need to. And then from there, we're going to go into that kind of pigeon stretch. So now the left hand is just kind of grabbing that right ankle. If you have a chair or a couch or something, you can always kind of rest it on there too if that's easier. All right, so one last sequence, and this is the last and final one we do. Go back to that quad stretch. So I'm just grabbing my right foot, feeling that stretch through the front upper leg. And from there, bring that knee into your chest. Nice job. And one last and final one. Just that left hand is grabbing the right ankle. Excellent job, everyone. All right. So for tomorrow's class, which is in person, metabolic conditioning returns at 7:30, 7 or 7:30, one of those times. Otherwise, we do have the check-in challenge that started on Tuesday. Pretty much if you come into the gym and you scan, you'll be eligible for raffle for prizes. But otherwise, have a great day and be safe, everyone. Bye.